Oskar Schindler's enamel factory. From the left side of this building there is an entrance to the Museum of Modern Art. Yeah, you can see this Stone's bicycles. There is a queue to the museum. Why? Because the video was did in Monday. On Monday here is a free of charge entrance. But at this day museum works from 10 up to 2 o'clock and entrance up to 1 o'clock. So you have only 3 hours for visiting. And also please come early, 9:30, maybe at 9, because usually at 9:30 there is already a queue, maybe 20, 30, sometimes 50 persons. So this is museum generally about the Krakow city in between 1939 1945. Initially there are some halls which are dedicated to the Krakow before the Second World War. A lot of screens with videos and old videos. I think people who like such ones, such black and white films, movies, this is a real Klondike for them. So it was a peaceful city, and then Second World War began. We see a hall after bombing, and inside there is some piece of flat. Yeah. And German occupation troops came to the Krakow, and they decided to establish new rules, new laws. There is a map, you see, red one, this is occupation of Germany, and blue one, zone of occupation of Soviet Union. So the Poland was separated into 2 parts. Yeah, flag of Nazists. I think in Krakow there is the only place where you can see such flags. There are some posters which you can evaluate about events of that time. Take into consideration the tiles on the floor. A lot of old videos all over the museum. Also they renamed, for example, the street's place Adolf Hitler Platz, Adolf Hitler Square, and it was Stare Markt, and now it's Altmark in Deutsch. So all the names, streets and squares were named into German manner. So there's an exposition, some rooms, some cells in prison with some belongings, photos, videos, and description of the stories of people, Polish people who were immediately arrested and been sent to prison when Nazis came into power in Krakow. And here is also a prison in basement in some church. Inside nothing, absolutely dark, and only some you can hear some people do something inside. It means the main goal of Nazis was to break people, it's like psychology, to break them physically too, of course. It's like exhibits like old tram. You can sit and look to the window to see what had happened in Krakow. is Krakow Hauptbahnhof, Krakow main station, and here is some passage to the another platform. So for me it looked like portal, and if you go down, turn left, and you will be immediately you turn out yourself in the Krakow railway station 1939. This is personal belongings of Krakow inhabitants which was stolen and delivered to Germany. A lot of Polish people were sent to walk to Germany. For example, this is poster propaganda. Yeah? It's translation from Polish language. These ladies are happy because they go to Germany. Another exposition is dedicated to the ghetto, Jewish ghetto in near the Krakow. Some I don't know, displays of Jewish flats and people who used to live there, and now suddenly they disappeared, and this is why they are in white color. It means that all these people had been sent to ghetto, to Krakow's ghetto. Here is only maybe 2 rooms which dedicated to the Oskar Schindler's plant factory. Here is his cabinet, maybe his room, and the products which he did during the Second World War. And the list of Jewish workers which worked here at the time. I think everyone watched the film of Steven Spielberg, Schindler's List, so I think you understand what it means. And 1st December in 1942, around 1,000 Polish men and 1,000 Polish women were sent to Germany to work. And I think there are different merchants which were arrested and sent to Germany too. Some posters dedicated to another part of Poland which was under the Soviet occupation. Stalin, Hitler, another one, it looks like a Putin. The same band. And here is the last hall of the museum, with surnames of the Krakow inhabitants which died during the Second World War. So this is the last hall and exit from the museum.